Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and the source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Partey. He's on it, can he get away? Bruno Fernandes. Caicedo. Haaland. Eze. Martinez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played through for him. That'll be a corner. Germany with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Pedri. Eze. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Pedri. And it's Koundé. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Obama! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Germany have their third corner. Pedri goes short. Wan-Bissaka. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. Llorente. And it's Caicedo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with...
Bellingham! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Llorente. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And yes, it's there! a quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means. And it's Partey. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Koundé. Burmo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Koundé aims beyond the defence. Pedri gets into a good position. Caicedo. Eze. Caicedo. And it's Llorente. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Eze knocks it into space. He's got away. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo. Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! It's wide, but not by very much.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We expected better, and so did he. Chouameni. It's Bellingham. And it's Caicedo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good run down the left. And it's Partey. Picked out brilliantly. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe moves wide and looking to get it. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Burmo. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. And it's Caicedo. And it's Bellingham. Strong running down that left flank. To Bruno Fernandes. Haaland goes for a shot! And that is well cleared. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Pedri going forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! And another try! Martinez! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Germany.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Yildiz plays it short.
Number 22.
Oh, well played. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Number 19. Mboum. Coming on the field.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Dembele. Number 30.
Koundé.
Sheshko.
Partey.
Number 9. Yudes. Number 17. Bellingham.
Pretty loose pass.
Number 11.
Reinders.
Doku. Substitution
Cherki.
in progress.
Yildiz caresses it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yildiz. Yildiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Yildiz. Now it's Ramos. Llorente with the cross. Cherki. Oh, good effort. No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Gonzalo Ramos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Llorente. Yildiz. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
A case now of complete control. He's in a great position here. Real chance! He's kept it out just.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders. Looking to play him in. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Well read, nice interception. And it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Brazil are coasting towards victory. Yildiz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Yildiz. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. And he's in. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And Konate.
There will be 1 minute
Bellingham.
at a time.
Courtois gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Pedri! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that is having a hit! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Partey does really well to win the ball there. Eze. Pedri. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way past. He's in plenty of space here. Eze. And it's Partey. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's in on goal! And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Wan-Bissaka, that is a brilliant interception. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Lautaro Martinez, he's picked his way through. Partey cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Llorente has it out wide and in space. In by Llorente. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, they could be caught out here. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Bellingham. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Plays it in low. Branthwaite gets it away. Koundé. And Burmo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bellingham. Thuram has found the net here, of course. He can run onto that. Koundé can clear it away. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Wan-Bissaka. And Burmo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Germany have their second corner now. Pedri with the short one. And here's Pedri. Oh, that's neat. Forced to go back. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Burmo. Bruno Fernandes. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Mendes. Now that's a lovely exchange. Aimed beyond the... Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Eze, and the shot! Germany! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept.
And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Muscular approach does pay off here. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Eze, Martinez chasing after it. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And here's Pedri. That's a delicate pass. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Coming on the field.
Getting too much time on the ball. Could be danger here.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 9, Yildiz. Number 23, Barella. Substitution in progress.
Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance here from position A1. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Chucky! Cherky goes short. Yildiz getting this one clear. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Deftly away. Llorente. Van Dijk. Lovely pass, but can't... Real chance! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench. Big chance! And he's heaved it away. And it's Barella.
Barella really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, sweet feet. Llorente finding himself in space. João Neves. Chouameni. It's a searching pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution for Germany.
Corner number 2 then.
Mbumu. Coming on the field is number 11, Doku.
Cherki plays it short, and it's Llorente.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, great chance! Can he finish? And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. João Neves. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherki. Gonzalo Ramos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good ball! And a shot! It's hit the upright.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's been drilled forward. Now he's off and running. Yildiz. 5 minutes to add. Referee's given a throw. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and
Brazil.
providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. He's in plenty of space here. Haaland. Oh, great goal! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a...
And the shot! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target. Bellingham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And Burmo chasing after it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good ball out wide. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Quarter of an hour played. Caicedo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pedri gets flagged offside. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And Burmo makes the interception. Eze.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Partey. Konate. A heavy challenge. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Thuram might just make this. And it's Eze. Mbappe, real chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Nuno Mendes. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Germany are looking to go forward now.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Burmo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Eze. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Threads one in. And he was alert to it. Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé. Now then, the ball's come loose. Burmo.
There will be 1 minute
It's
at a
Bruno
time.
Fernandes. Now it's Bellingham. That's going wide left. Bellingham. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick
Brazil
reminder today,
go in
please
at half-time
refrain from
with
parking
a
outside
game to
the
chase.
stadium. Thank you very much
It's
for your
been a
cooperation.
pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Branthwaite. And that's going right the way across. Burmo. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nuno Mendes. Llorente. Here's Haaland. That's put paid to the danger. That is ended up in no man's land. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Germany, number 18.
So we have movement on both
Lautaro
benches.
Martinez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
Substitution in
If
progress.
they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Llorente. He's found a way past. And it's Reinders. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Koundé. Mendes. Reinders. Good ball, good take. This looks promising. Chance, surely! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 8.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Coming on the field.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Llorente.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Llorente.
That was lovely, that.
Llorente charging forward down that flank.
Yildiz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doku takes a shot! It's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It wasn't, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And now, please turn